Hi, this is Fred Varsity. I am the editor-in-chief and founder of 401k TV, and we're here today with Jim Sampson, who is our adjunct lecturer for the Southeast Massachusetts, south of Boston zone, and we just finished a program here at Stonehill College, and we're going to ask Jim a few questions. Jim, okay if I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
So why don't you introduce yourself and your practice and about that?
Sure. So Jim Sampson, I'm the managing principal at Cornerstone Retirement Advisors in Warwick, Rhode Island. And the practice is about 7 years old. And we focus on the smaller end of the retirement plan market, mainly 401k, 403b.
And number of plans and assets?
About 135 plans and close to 300 million in plan assets.
So one of the most important things we tell plan sponsors that they can do is hire a good advisor and leverage them. So let's, on the good side, who are the clients that are getting the most out of you and what are you doing for them?
Yeah, the folks who get the most out of what we're providing is those who engage with us. They're dedicated to the process. They're listening to the things that we're talking about, not just reviewing funds and fees and the fiduciary responsibilities, but more looking beyond that into the health of their plan, the retirement readiness of their employees, and are there people going to be able to retire on time with enough money?
That's an important thing, right?
It is.
So we have the retirement.
That's why we have it.
So talk about the people, that hire you, but they don't really get the most out of you. They don't get their money's worth.
Yeah, the folks that aren't getting the bang for the buck are the ones that they don't take all the meetings with us. They don't follow all the steps. They don't necessarily take the medicine we've prescribed. We try to tell our clients what's in their best interest and what's going to be best for their employees. And the ones that are really looking at just checking the boxes to do the bare minimum, they're the ones that really are kind of missing the boat on all the great things that can be done for them.
So two final questions. Number one, what's a sign that an advisor is doing a good job from a plan sponsor's perspective? How do they know, well, this is a good advisor?
They're being proactive.
Right.
They're not waiting for you to come ask them questions about their program. You're going to them and saying, hey, these are the things that you should be thinking about. They're asking the questions that you don't know to ask.
And so the other side, how do you know, what's a sign that, maybe this is not the right advisor for you?
Someone who doesn't necessarily focus on this industry, they do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Those folks generally aren't going to be able to answer a lot of the questions on a day-to-day basis you need answered, and they're not going to have the game plan on a go-forward basis to really take your plan to the next level.
That's great. So how is the TPSU programs for, I'm sure some of your clients come, what are they saying about the
They
program?
love it. They love the peer interaction. They all love that session 4, which is what's working and what's not working. They get to hear great information about success stories of their peers. They're not hearing it from me as the person saying, hey, you ought to do this and you ought to do that. They're actually hearing real life stories from their peers, which is much more valuable to their experience.
And now they can see it on 401k TV, just a
can.
little bit of it.
That's right.
Very good. Thanks, Jim.
Thank you.